This is my first video on this channel, and today we will be looking at Pokimane's Apology. So this video is titled My Overdue Apology, and from what I'm aware, Pokimane is apologizing for all of her, well, a lot of her past controversies, a lot of things that she was in the wrong for. Like, I've heard that she apologizes about going after It's a Gundam sponsors, etc. So let's take a look at it.
Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. This video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue and
yeah, it really is overdue.
And I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things. Not only that, but I should have properly apologized when the incidents actually occurred. It shouldn't have taken me this long to come to a proper understanding of how to handle these situations and how to apologize for that. There's another incident that I frequently see people use clips of where I'm talking to someone about having their video removed. Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this. And I would just like to add in some additional context prior to discussing this situation. Pokimane pregnant.
Dude, this actually
Pokimane twerk live on stream.
Yeah, real quick, this was kind of weird that this guy is posting it, but hey, anything for views, I guess.
So why do you do this? When you make these videos and you like talk about my butt or me being pregnant or whatever, and you know it's like all fake, or you know that you're trying to use like...
No, it's just a clickbait in the fucking title.
Yeah, how does it, like, why do you falsely clickbait?
Yo, this was the easiest clickbait, bro. Do I sound mean?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to talk to you. So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles. And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded. Secondly, there was a recent incident where I was on stream and I watched a video made by It's a Gundam.
So, in my opinion, this is one of her places where she really needed to apologize because I'll just let her explain it actually first, so.
And I made some remarks that I shouldn't have and that I'm very sorry for, and I'd like to provide context and then apologize for what I said. So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts. I hope people...
Okay, so as far as I understand, many people don't really think Pokimane should have played all of this off as a joke when some of these tweets were seen as serious. I haven't really looked into whether they were jokes or not because I haven't really had the time to, but my opinion on that is just it does seem like she's playing it off a little bit anyways.
People know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this. I also want to remind people that I or any streamer does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care of themselves and their families first. And I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well. Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character. Okay, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good lord, he can't wear a watch.
Okay, so It's a Gundam was being a little not too nice here, but I think it's funny, even if it's at someone else's sick. Even if it's kind of degrading someone, it's still kind of funny. That's kind of part of his brand, partially. I don't know. I only started watching It's a Gundam because of the Pokimane drama, but overall, he's a pretty decent YouTuber.
And I've been mocked countless times for my appearance, but I understand that's part of putting myself out there on the internet. It just felt so unfair to see that happen to an innocent fan who didn't write this tweet, had nothing to do with the situation, and so in my opinion just didn't deserve it. And I got really caught up in that feeling, and I was so bothered, and also bothered by people's potential perceptions when seeing this video. And I must admit I reacted really poorly. This led me to making some comments questioning why the video was sponsored. But regardless of my opinion on the content, that's not okay, and I'll do better when sharing my concerns without having to comment on any part of the video that isn't the actual content of the video.
So, yeah, Pokimane really does need to work on that because she did get his sponsors, well, a sponsor at least, removed. So, yeah, lost him some pretty big money from what I'm aware.
I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments that I made. I completely understand people's concern for going after someone else's livelihood, especially in a time like this. And I wouldn't want to see that sort of thing happen to someone else. I also don't want to see that sort of thing become a larger tactic or trend on YouTube. So again, I'm very, very sorry, and I'll make sure that in the future, if I am to comment on any part of a video, it's just its actual contents, not the sponsors, and also not to encourage my community or my viewers to leave any sort of negative feedback. To end things off, again, I'm really sorry that this video is late. Despite my planned break, I should have addressed these things sooner, or I should have addressed these things as the incidents individually occurred, or better yet, the incidents shouldn't have occurred in the first place. I need to be better in facing things head on and just doing better in general. There was a lot of guilt during my time off, and it helped me better reflect on things. I have, of course, a responsibility to myself to take care of my mental health, but I also have a responsibility to all of you to improve and to just be a better example. So overall, I really do feel like I let some things get to me that I shouldn't have, and I hope that moving forwards I can just be appreciative of the amazing community I have and the platforms that I have. And I also want to add that I know criticism is bound to come in many different ways. I just really want to thank anybody that discussed any of these topics in a constructive manner. Reading your comments or thoughts genuinely helped me better understand my wrongdoings, as well as just further my perspective. So thank you for listening. I hope I can do and be better for you all. Have a good day.
So, overall, a decent apology, better than most YouTubers' apologies, but I'd give it a 7 out of 10 personally because she does seem to be in denial of some things, but there are other things where she admits fault. And overall, so yeah, pretty good apology video. Anyways, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'm just trying to build a channel here, and this is my first video, so all the support is appreciated. Leave a comment, and if you disliked it, dislike it. Anything's appreciated. So, anyways, I'll get a better mic. So, with that, goodbye.